In a world full of noise and superficial relationships, true power lies in words that carry presence, empathy, support, and recognition. They are not magical, but when spoken with intention and truth, their effect is almost immediate. Today, you'll discover 4 simple phrases that can transform how you communicate, connect, and inspire those around you. Are their words capable of healing invisible wounds? How can we build real bonds in such a fast-paced, distracted world? Yes, there are words that, when spoken at the right moment, build bridges between hearts. They don't just bring people closer, they liberate, sustain, and strengthen. In this video, you won't learn complicated techniques or shallow tricks, but rather 4 emotional truths that speak to what is most human within us. And before we dive into this transformative content, a special invitation. If you value deep reflection and want to become a more empathetic and aware person, subscribe to the channel now. Here, you'll find practical strategies on behavior, psychology, and personal development. Leave a like, comment which phrase touched you the most, and share this with someone who needs to hear these words today. 1. I understand you. The first bridge we build with someone begins with empathy. When we say, I understand you, we create space for the other person to feel seen, heard, and accepted. This phrase isn't about having lived the same experience. It's about the emotional willingness to step into someone else's shoes, even if just for a moment. We've all felt misunderstood. It's lonely. It hurts. That's why hearing, I understand you, genuinely can be liberating. Defenses come down. Tension eases. And real dialogue begins. But this phrase only holds value when it's rooted in truth. People can sense when you're not being authentic. So look into their eyes, listen closely, and feel what is being said beyond words. A hand on the shoulder, a silent nod, a subtle gesture, these reinforce empathy. This kind of active listening builds trust, strengthens bonds, and humanizes relationships. At work, it prevents conflict and brings teams together. In love, it dissolves tension and deepens connection. In any setting, saying, I understand you, offers someone a safe place to simply be. 2. I support you. Supporting someone is more than just understanding. It's choosing to be there, even when the path is hard. When you say, I support you, you offer a kind of safety that doesn't rely on answers, but on presence. This phrase can completely shift someone's journey. It might prevent someone from giving up. It might lift someone who's fallen. You don't need to have all the answers. Just be there. Supporting also means respecting someone's choices, even if you don't fully agree. It means trusting that they are doing the best they can with what they have. It takes emotional maturity, real love, selflessness. In the workplace, a leader who says, I support you, shows they value people over results. That builds engagement, loyalty, and growth. At home, support is what sustains marriages, friendships, and families. And here's the beautiful part, the one who supports also grows. They develop empathy, altruism, and a sense of purpose that strengthens their own path. Supporting someone is a quiet way of saying, we're walking through life together. 3. You matter a lot. We live in an age where being noticed is often confused with having value. But there's a big difference between being seen and being recognized. Saying, you matter a lot, is an act of resistance against the culture of indifference. It affirms that someone's value isn't in what they do, but in who they are. When said with truth, this phrase heals insecurities, calms anxiety, and reignites dignity. It has the power to completely shift someone's emotional state. At work, hearing this from a leader or colleague can increase motivation and belonging. In relationships, it revives affection that routine may have buried. In friendship, it's a reminder that even in silence, you're essential. You matter a lot is also something we need to say to ourselves. So many wounds come from feeling like we're not enough. Like we don't make a difference. But here's the truth, just by existing, you already have value. You matter more than you know. For I'm with you. This final phrase is the thread that ties the other three together. It represents continuous presence, standing beside someone not just in pain or doubt, but throughout the journey. Saying, "I'm with you," is a declaration. You're not alone. I'm walking with you. It's different from occasional support or passive listening. It's a quiet commitment, an emotional alliance. It doesn't promise solutions, it promises consistency. And in a world of disposable relationships, consistency is gold. In practice, it means being available, reliable, keeping your word, remembering what matters to the other person. Simple acts, a message after a tough day, a thought of you today, or a quiet "I'm here," make all the difference. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "We are made to cooperate, like hands, feet, and eyelids." That perfectly sums up "I'm with you." True strength doesn't come from walking alone, but from knowing we don't have to. And when you say it, and mean it, you become a safe harbor. And we all need one. Final thoughts. These 4 phrases, "I understand you," "I support you," "You matter a lot," and "I'm with you," are not just words. They are manifestations of presence, respect, humanity, and love. In a world of noise and distraction, using them is an act of courage. It's a conscious choice to connect deeply and genuinely. And here's the best part, you already have that power. It doesn't require money, status, or special skills. Just presence. Just heart. Just willingness. If this message touched you, subscribe to the channel where you'll find tools to grow, connect, and live with more purpose. Leave a like, comment, "I'm with you," and share this with someone who needs to hear it today. Let's spread this message, because deep down, we all want and need to know we are not alone.